Hello. Yesterday I mentioned that I had at one time tried making a panorama before, and so I found some pictures of my experiments. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you before I get into editing that barn I exported yesterday. So this is what I was messing around with. That was about 3 or 4 years ago, and this is a panorama I had found, or actually I created and essentially flipped around and duplicated, and I printed it out. I can't remember whether I printed it out on cardstock or actual matte photo paper, but that's what it looks like. I mean, you can tell you've got these were merged together, but oops, wrong one. Uh, that's what it looks like, and it looks fairly decent. I mean, and with if you paint the sky, the backdrop, the right color blue, then you'd think, wow, this fits in, almost seamlessly. It almost looks like it's just a clear blue sky. So could add a few clouds there, and then that would really make it look okay. And here you can see the lines where I put the paper together. And in this situation, I didn't really try too hard to get this to flatten out completely. I think if I made a little bit more effort, I could have made these lines here less visible, but they're not too bad as is. So there's a few more shots, and that's what it looks like with the silos I put together. Flood loaders, I'm sorry, not silos, cold flood loaders in place. So, and you can see, if you have something up in front, trees or, flood loaders and stuff like that, you can't really, it's not really as noticeable that you've essentially duplicated this panorama and just flipped it around and flipped it over on either side. So it actually, it comes out looking pretty good. So, yeah, just wanted to give you an idea of what it can look like. So there you have it. Hello. Uh, all right. Well, I've gotten into the GIMP again, and I'm gonna load up that barn I showed you yesterday, and we're gonna play around with this, have some fun. So I'm gonna blow that up a little bit, get that a little bit bigger, and now I'm going to use the intelligent scissors tool. Okay, and all right, I gotta find it now. Yeah, never mind. That's it. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. Feather edges 10. Set it to 10 to feather edges. Okay, for some reason it looked a little different. Essentially, what I'm going to do now is, excuse me, cut this barn out of the scene. So I'm going to select a point and just trace along the outline of this barn. We're going to let these intelligent scissors do the hard work for us of tracing around. Just select endpoints, just like that, and try to get as close along the edge as you can, and let these little scissors do the rest. So there we go. Just go around, and you don't have to worry about trying to catch too much of the detail, because this barn essentially will be seen at a distance, and you don't need to worry about trying to grab too much detail, okay, because this is going to be show up in the distance, and that panorama I created. Okay, just go around just like that. When you have to go around curves, you want to take short steps. Now the icon changed a little bit. Now it's saying, okay, I can now be cut out. So I'm going to click the left mouse button again, and there. And you see that? It starts it basically outlines that area I selected. Now I'm going to go Edit, Copy, and Edit, Paste as, New Image. See, there you go. It's cut out just like that. Now I'm going to do File, Save As. Now here, the type that you save it as is very important, because now instead of a TIFF or a JPEG, we're going to save this thing as a PNG, .png extension. And what does that stand for? That's I think it's Portable Network Graphics. And what that does is it preserves this transparency around. So when we pull this back into PrintMaster, all you'll see is the barn. Yeah, there won't be any background around it. There'll be just the barn. So you want to save it as a PNG. So we'll just call this barn.png. Save. Okay, barn PNG already exists. Yeah, I'll go ahead and replace it. Don't do that. Okay, come on. Oh, don't do that. That's irritating. Security can be a pain sometimes. Okay, and I usually take, just go ahead and save the default. All right, saved it. Let me minimize this. And let's go back into PrintMaster and do Add, Graphic, from Disk. And I'm going to have to go hunt for this again. Okay, here we go. All right, let's find barn. Where is barn? Where is barn? That's it. And I'll zoom in. View, zoom in. Okay, go on the keypad. Now we can see our barn floating in the middle of space. There, just like that. Now we'll just set this barn out here. I'll let it peek up above the horizon a little bit. Okay, just like that. And you can, with PrintMaster, and I'm sure with any banner making software, you can manipulate this image, make it smaller, make it more distant, put it up on the horizon there, and so on. And you can tweak images like this. I mean, add these little features. Now I can go find a road picture, and I found a fairly, I think I have one handy, a road image I'd cut out. Not the best one for this, because I actually wanted it to curve, but it kind of goes straight off into the distance. And if you want to add a road into your scene, your panorama like this, then you basically do the same thing as you did with this barn. It could be a picture that you took, or some other stock image that you have on hand. I mean, this barn is a stock image from PrintMaster Gold, but or you can take your own road picture. You know, just go out for a drive, find a road that kind of curves to the right or the left or whatever would fit your image, take a picture of it, and then just cut it out the same way I cut out this barn. And then, you know, you can basically, oops, I didn't want that. You can tweak your image and add whatever elements you want, and if you cut it out clean enough, it looks pretty convincing. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be convincing. So, let's see. Darn, I think I have, okay, yeah, that's what it was. So we got our little road there. We go ahead. There, we have a road going off in the distance. Let's put the barn right there. Let's put the barn, oops, bring it up a little bit. Need to zoom in, it's a bit too small. Sorry about that. And I flipped the darn thing upside down. Lovely. So right there, we have a barn in the distance. Just like that. So you can sit back and do all sorts of cool things with your panorama. Obviously, it's easier if you can find a scene. I mean, drive out in the country road and take several pictures. You don't necessarily need a tripod. It would be better if you had a tripod. You can keep it still and just shift your camera over, and maybe your digital camera already has panorama functionality in it. But if you can get a scene already with some of the elements that you have in here, you don't have to mess with it. But if you don't have exactly what you need in your scene, here's a way you can put these elements in and add the kind of details that you want. So that's kind of it for this little tutorial on using these tools for creating your banner backdrop. So probably going to work on what I'm going to use some more and get that set up for my interchange, but this will just give you an idea of the kinds of things you can do to basically roll your own banner. So if you have any questions, send me an email on the YouTube channel, and if I need to do another video for more answer more questions and do clarifications, I can do that. So I hope you were able to get something out of this.